The disorienting, non-linear timeline of the movie, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, encapsulates psychological ideas, the story of the endless cycle of a doomed romance between two middle-aged adults. Appealing to the peripheral route of persuasion, using an attractive color scheme, characters, and visuals to influence attentiveness, the movie distorts reality with a plethora of cinematic effects. In highlighting the importance of memories in a relationship, the director and filmmaker Charlie Kaufman demonstrates the concept that eternal happiness, sunshine, can only persist in newness and ignorance, the spotless mind. At the beginning of the movie, we see what seems to be the first encounter between the two main characters, Joel and Clementine. The story jumps around to snips of their interactions, where we discover that over a year into their relationship, Clementine decides to get Joel removed from her memory. Joel, distraught by the idea of this, confronts her to find that she truly has no recollection of him. Joel, explains the defense mechanism of reaction formation, the action of doing the opposite of what he really wants, then decides to erase Clementine from his memory as well. Throughout the entirety of the movie, the struggles of Erickson's intimacy versus isolation stage of development are demonstrated. Typically, adults from 18 to 40 go through this stage to find intimate, loving relationships with other people.
You said so, go.
A feeling of security contrasted with vulnerability is depicted in this stage. Both Joel and Clementine are searching for this intimacy in each other. They realize the strengths and weaknesses in their relationship. Furthermore, as Joel and Clementine's relationship progresses, we realize the difference in temperament, a person's emotional reactivity and intensity in both characters. Joel, for one, was characterized as a relatively mundane person who stayed level-headed and focused. Clementine, on the other hand, is rash and lets her emotions drive her. She could also be seen to have borderline personality disorder, which is a mental disorder that causes individuals to act recklessly and impulsively, causing disruptions in one's life and relationship. Clementine's initial idea of erasing Joel was clearly driven by her tendency to act based on emotions. The beginning of their relationship displays the mere exposure effect, an increase of appeal to something after each exposure. After spending a day by themselves, yet in the same presence of each other, they eventually start interacting on the train. Seeing one another after multiple times, they become intrigued by the other, as the effect states. Once Joel discovered he was erased, he finds Lacuna, the company that erased Clem's memory, then signs up for the operation as well. Mirzawak, the doctor who created the procedure, proceeds to tell Joel to remove every item that relates to Clementine. These objects can be seen as triggers that spark context-dependent memory. This type of memory occurs from memories that are associated with linked objects, so removing these things is vital for the procedure to successfully work. Joel undergoes the memory erasing procedure. The process focuses on the hippocampus, the part of the brain primarily linked to memory, to remove all episodic memories, which are long-term memories of specific events and experiences of Clementine. Inversely, Clementine got her episodic memories of Joel erased. We are then transported into Joel's dreams he experiences during REM sleep, the sleep stage of rapid eye movement, where dreams occur and muscles are relaxed. Images of every interaction between Joel and Clementine become the manifest content, or the remembered storyline of a dream, according to Freud. Also, the latent content of his dreams, the underlying message behind the manifest content, displays how Joel didn't want to erase Clementine. As he was re-experiencing all their memories, the images of the dates of them in Montauk and ice skating demonstrated his attachment to Clem. We discover that some of the events, such as arguments, had been repressed from Joel's memory because they were a painful experience to him. Repression is a common defense mechanism in which one forces painful memories into their unconscious and thus forgets them. He wanted to continue to love Clementine and make their relationship work despite all their miscommunication and dispute. Furthermore, the process of memory erasing displays retrograde amnesia, memory loss of events before an incident, in this case, the procedure. By the end of the movie, both Joel and Clementine realize the destiny of their relationship together, but nevertheless they come to accept each other with unconditional positive regard, acceptance of a person regardless of their actions, after being exposed to all the flaws in each other, themselves, and hence their relationship.